Thank you so much. Easter celebrates Jesus coming out of the tomb. New grass rises out of the ground. Flowers are released from their buds. Chicks emerge from their eggs. And baby rabbits are delivered from the womb. All these events share the theme of emerging. Today's sermon is a little different from most sermons. Instead of looking at my lovely countenance as I preach, I invite you to close your eyes and look inward. Breathe deeply. Travel deep within yourself. Imagine your body is the earth and you are exploring a cave. As you walk down into the depth of your soul, you will meet all your limitations, all the things that keep you down, all the shadows that engulf you, the walls of the womb that prevent your rebirth, the calcified shell that keeps you contained, the bud that is clenched tight as a fist, hiding your beauty, the tomb that prevents your resurrection. We are constrained by many things. We are constrained by our culture. What does it mean to be American? How do you find a way to connect with the larger society? What alienates you from the dominant order? Our family of origin helps determine who we are. For some, that is a source of strength. Others get stuck in the pain of childhood and repeat dysfunctional behavior well into adulthood. We are bound by our economic status. The wealthy need to ensure, protect, defend, and maintain what they have, limited by fearing the loss of their possessions. The dispossessed obsess about what they lack, unable to be thankful for what they have. Politics limit our perspective, making us unable to recognize a good idea when it comes from a party we do not trust. We seek victory rather than understanding. We are earthbound. Held down by gravity, we get under the weather. Freezing rain forces us into shelter until we develop cabin fever. Our bodies betray us, growing up only to grow old. We worry about our shape, our size, our health. We run fast and then run down. Our bodies are our mortality. Each day we wake, our flesh reminds us that life is sweet but short. Our emotions have their own lives. We are shown so many things that shock us that it's easy to be fearful. And when we are afraid, we are easily controlled and may even sacrifice our freedom for the illusion of safety. We get angry when we perceive life is unfair. In rage, we may lash out irrationally, then regret those we have harmed. Or get defensive as we justify our behavior. When we are on edge, looking for a fight, indeed, often we will find one and be unable to find any other option. We live our lives like cornered dogs. Life contains so many losses. Imagine the disciples of Jesus who lost all hope when their leader was killed. Remember the loss of your own loved ones. But these major losses are supplemented by an infinite number of little slights. Being passed over for a promotion, a dented fender, losing our database, losing our hair, forgetting things we once knew well. Sometimes the sadness takes us by surprise and clouds our eyes till they cannot perceive joy. Thoughts enter our head and race. We spend so much time analyzing life that we forget to live it. We change plans so often that we lose time to follow through. We dream instead of doing. Our spirits are lowered when we feel cheated by fate or overwhelmed by personal responsibility. The external world offers so many answers that choosing one often means losing all the others. And sometimes we lose our own internal compass. These are the tombs that we crawl or fall into. But spring and Easter remind us that there is more to life. There is a way out of the tomb. Our culture does not define us. We influence our culture. We are free to be the type of American we want to be. Our family does not have to be the ground that smothers our seeds of inspiration. It can nurture us as we shoot through the soil and towards the sun. Rich and poor alike can find liberty enjoying that which is free in life, the smile of a friend, the dogwood blooming in the midst of the barren forest, the moon moving across the midnight, laughter, the song of the mockingbird. The most valuable things in life come without a price. Our politics can be empowering when we seek to cooperate rather than humiliate. Lifting our voices ennobles the debate. Even when we lose a vote, it is important to be counted. And when we win, we shall remember the rights of the minority. The sharing of power, when done correctly, allows everyone to have a sense of belonging. Politics is the conversation that allows us to control our possessions and our bodies. And let us enjoy our bodies. Spring fever gets the blood flowing. Good weather encourages walking and stretching. Love your body as it is. Treat it well. Savor what you can do. Try new things and stretch your limits. As your body changes, find new ways to pamper it. Life as we know it is wrapped in our bodies. Be grateful for that gift. Joy is the emotion of spring. Grief is soothed by knowing that all is not lost. The leaves that fell last autumn feed the new leaves this spring. The human psyche is very resilient. We hurt, we heal, we grow. We hurt, we heal, we grow. There is joy in accumulated wisdom. Like the rings on a tree, it is clear that some years are better than others. But every spring adds to the ever-widening circle of our lives. Let us cast our fears aside. Spring is the season of new chances. The crocus defies the snow. Ice storms give way to gentle rain. Birds risk flying back north. Despite hardship, life moves forward. To retreat is to let life pass you by. Overcome fear by taking risks. Our freedom only blooms when we use it. Our anger need not overwhelm us. Let it be a torch lighting the path of justice. It alerts us to our wants and needs, as well as the wants and needs of others. Be patient with your anger. Take time to listen to it before you act. Think of your springtime barbecue. The initial inferno of lighter fluid flame is useless for cooking. But be patient with your anger. Let it burn until it simmers. Then our anger is useful for the pursuit of justice. It can be liberating for ourselves and others. Our minds can see new solutions to old problems and can further enhance our freedom. Enjoy the growth of ideas. Marvel how questions lead to answers which lead to new questions. A beautiful mind expands like wisteria, overcoming obstacles and reaching new heights. Our spirits soar. When we recognize the limitation of our power, we stop accepting blame for things that are beyond our control, and we are free from shame. When we recognize the power that we do have, we are free to act. When we look for meaning within ourselves, we discover the lens through which we perceive the world, and that helps us better understand what we see. After the introversion of winter comes the extroversion of spring. Open your eyes. Open your eyes to the beauty that is around you. May the beauty within us connect to the beauty of spring. New life is possible. May our hearts unfold like flowers, open to the world, open to the hope of spring. May we bless and be blessed.